Hey guys, welcome back. Another Whatnot episode where we talk about Whatnot scammers and show Whatnot scammers being scammers. Holy moly. But today we got a special episode because we got a crossover for the first one. We have a Pokemon card shop thief who ends up being a Whatnot seller, stealing from the game stores and selling to you guys on Whatnot. The poor folks that have fallen trapped to the scam that is Whatnot. My apologies. They're going to put ads on this video. Do not fall for them. It's a gross platform. It's insane. It used to be a lot of scams to the point that I could make a video every day. Now it's so many scams that I can't even make enough videos to cover them, even with multiple in one video. So you guys might remember this one here, the new Pokemon card thieves and scammers caught on camera from 3 weeks ago. Does it surprise you? Would it surprise you if this was a Whatnot seller? It shouldn't. Now, we got a better look here. We got the American Eagle hat. We got the Lance Armstrong band on his arm and a watch on the other. Surely he wouldn't be wearing that stuff along with his work shirt in his thievery footage. All right, let's watch the clip here real quick in case you guys missed it or need a refresher. He's at the card shop. He's being sneaky deaky. He's going to do the old under the phone. Oh, I'm just looking at singles. I got to use my phone to look up the prices. And he's going to get caught. They're watching him on the camera. They're going to show him footage of him stealing the cards, putting them in his pocket. Good on Bandito for posting this so that people can be aware. So not only that, if you were buying cards from this guy, you might be buying stolen goods. Was this the only time he ever tried to steal? Probably not. All right, put them in your pocket. Swoop. Gas station encounter style. Insane. This guy's also going to post... They all post the same stuff about how, oh, we're doing it for the community. We're grinding.
Anything else?
She wants, dude, you're going to play dumb? He is dumb. It's pretty dumb. This is the dumbest thief we've seen in quite a while.
You sure about that? Yeah.
It's okay. We're going to piece it all together here.
But I don't really want you to come back.
We'll find out who it is. Who could it be? Don't come back. No, don't come back to any game shop at any point, especially not Bandito Comics. Again, thank you to them for posting that footage. Now, we have some Reddit detective work going on by Entrepreneur Special 8, who says, Whatnot streamer caught stealing at LCS. In reference to the video footage that we just took a look at. This is not my clip, but something I felt was important to share. A very well-known Whatnot streamer by the name of Hydroblastt, not to be confused with Blasty, was caught stealing cards from a local card store. I'm surprised more people don't know about this, but please beware and be careful who you purchase cards from. Yeah, and if he's buying cards from you, whoever it might be, Whatnot's not going to do what they need to do to get rid of this guy. Should be pretty easy. So, super dumb. How dumb can you be to be wearing a power plumbing uniform while you're in there stealing cards from a game store? Dumb. Very dumb. They pointed that out. Yes, it is a real company. No, it's not just him making a custom shirt. Not only that, but him wearing the same attire that he has in his own social media posts, like this one here that was pointed out by Bottle Effective 7949 on the Reddit, where he is apparently singing into a vibrator, wearing the American Eagle hat shown in the thief footage, wearing the watch and the white Lance, what do you call those? The Lance Armstrong wristbands, the little rubbery ones. Yeah, that's right. So on his Whatnot profile that still is not banned, because why would Whatnot want to ban people that are stealing from card shops and selling to people on their platform when they can soak some fees on that shit? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they just don't know yet. Maybe they'll only know after this video. Things seem to happen, other than the stupid ads that they run on my videos. All right, we have a Tornadus House. For some reason, I don't think that's your real name. Very sneaky of you to not have your real name on there. But that's not all. And not your profile picture. You wouldn't want to show your face on there because someone might put two and two together and figure out that it's you stealing from game shops caught on video. So if we take a look down here, this is one of the most important parts, is the Hydroblastt, the 3D printed little card holder mabobs. Ignore the choopy doopy. He's cute. But unfortunately, if he has shitty owners that steal from card shops, that's not very nice. So the hydro_blast Instagram, which we can see here is a whatnot seller by the name of Hydroblastt, was nice enough to actually put his name on there. Interesting. This says no posts yet, so it seems like he has deleted those. Shame he doesn't know how to delete his name off his whatnot on his Instagram profile. I guess you didn't want to change that to Tarnatus. Is that what we should call you? All right, that's enough of that scam. We got another one here. Let's take a look at what's going on. This is the standard old-fashioned, now become old-fashioned, now become commonplace, where you buy packs from the whatnot seller. They pull something that they'd rather keep, and they go ahead and they're just not going to send it to you. And good luck getting a refund. Are you going to get a refund for the pack that you purchased? Sure. Are you going to get a refund for all the other packs that you purchased that you didn't get anything good out of? Who knows? Are you going to have to DM the CEO on LinkedIn in order to get something done for them to compensate you for the price of the card that was pulled? Probably. It's weird to me still to this day. Let's watch the clip.
Come
If there's
on.
copyrighted. Okay,
It's the only thing that we have pulled out of.
Cheapest packs you'll find, but don't worry, I'm going to keep the hits.
This ETB was, a Hollow Energy and a Pokeball.
What are we going to get?
All right. Yeah, definitely come back. Hey, and I appreciate you joining and talking with me today. I love the conversations.
I love you guys and your conversation, and when you buy my packs and there's nothing in them.
Oh, my
Look at that.
goodness. Wow.
You got something.
Mike. Let me get a sleeve. My sleeve's on the... Mike.
What's the SP on now? Like a couple $100? He's going
Mike.
And there you have it. Canceled order. Oh no. Look at that. So it doesn't seem like this has been resolved by whatnot yet. And whether they do or not, it's still a giant pain in your ass. You're going to overpay for packs where the hits are going to get stolen. Thanks to a mixed Pokestop for sending this to me. Apparently it happened to a friend of theirs. And we can see here, Push and P Cards, the active account that's still on whatnot. So they haven't done anything yet. Apparently, it's not enough for you to pull something good and steal that. Refund the buyer for the purchase price of the pack. That'd be pretty. That's free. That's a free money glitch, right? It's a free scam glitch. And whatnot needs to... whatnot is beyond help at this point in time. There was a point in time where, yes, they could have cleaned up the platform. They proved to us with the Blake Martinez NFL superstar scams that not everyone got refunded for when he was scamming, rigging, gambling, and there was plenty of evidence to indicate such. They didn't refund those people. There's no hope. They're just going to bank on the fact that new people are going to fall prey or victim to this stuff. People that are addicted to gambling or that can't go out and find their own packs, join the Discord. If you can't find packs at retail, big box, that sort of thing is currently the best option. It won't always be. Join the Discord. It's free. Do not pay for the other services. It's dumb. That's dumb. It's a waste of money. It's essentially the same thing. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, Rattle Discord missed this drop for this EX box that's gonna drop multiple times. Meanwhile, they're missing booster boxes, the Mega Evolution booster boxes and stuff like that. It's gonna miss something every now and then, not very often, but don't pay for it. It's the same thing. I promise. They're gonna tell you it's not. They're gonna you gotta pay monthly. All right, so here we have the screenshots from the pull, from the cancel. Another scammer, Mick to the Wood, posting that one on the old Reddit. All right, Linktree, and then we got to get into more whatnot scams because there are too many to cover. Don't you go anywhere. We got PSA Pikachu, Securus Card Shop, Card Market, Buyee, Catch 'em All Collectibles, Collector for tracking your collection. And then we got a bunch of discount codes where you can save some money while supporting the channel. A bunch of click before you shop for the things that you're going to buy anyway. The free ways to support the channel are the best ways, and that's a large reason why we can have the free notifications. Fuck the other guys that want to charge you monthly and pretend that it's better. They can suck a fat one. All right, speaking of not sucking a fat one, buy your cards on Card Market. Great spot to pick up singles. Be careful. There's still lots of stuff that's being manipulated. Anything that's skyrocketed in price, be wary. It could retrace, and it likely will if it's jillion X'd over any period of time. Probably manipulated, and or people pile in on the FOMO, and then eventually they find a new thing to put their money into. Nordic Tides TCG canceled and blocked buyer after SPC win. You notice the trend here, guys? You notice the fact that we keep seeing the same scams over and over again, and nothing seems to be done. So this one's pretty gross because he's going to pretend that he's excited for the customer. This is one of those scenarios, well, a little bit different than the last one because this is a gambling game that was set up by the Whatnot scammer, who's going to go ahead and offer you the chance to spin a wheel, and you can win an SPC. He's not going to be very happy if that goes super early, and then the rest of the wheel is kind of botched at that point. Let's watch. Might have to pause a couple times, just the audio. Can we maximize this? You did it. You got it. Way to go. So I don't know if he's just like full of shit. Well, we got music in the background, but maybe we'll... So he's going to say they're both perfect. I don't believe you. There's no perfect wrapped. It's packaging that's just meant to be on there to protect the box itself and to prevent it from being open so people can take the stuff out of it. Regardless, this is gross because he's either pretending here that he's excited for the person, knowing that he's going to refund the purchase price of the gambling game that he's running because they hit it too early, or he just decides to do that later on. Can we increase the volume here? I don't know why this clip is so quiet.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Ash. You did it. No, it's just quiet.
What the heck, dude? $10. $10 for the SPC.
$10 for the SPC. Way to go. You did it. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He's going to tell other people here too.
Ash Medic got Astral Radiance 2-pack.
So they buy in. They could get something. They could get absolute trash in terms of how much they spent.
Ash is going to take the money and run. Don't blame you, Ash. Don't blame you.
What, you don't want to buy in again when there's less chance of getting a good prize?
SPC went so fast.
To the point that you're going to cancel it?
Sometimes you wait for the wheel to get hit down and those chases hit first.
Yeah, that'd be ideal if you're the seller, right? Oh my God, the copyrighted music on this platform is next level. Booster bundles and SPCs.
Did your proposal take the rest of it? You want the other SPC? Off the bench cards, what's up? You just missed the SPC goal for $10.
So he's gonna tell over and over again. He's like, "Oh guys, someone got it for $10," and then like, then you're gonna refund.
Jen, welcome.
Welcome in.
SPC just went for $10.
It didn't go for $10. It was a $10 lottery ticket.
SPC just went for $10, chat.
And you are butthurt that I won early because it fucks up. Add another one there.
300 items, the SPC gets hit in the first 13 or within the first 20 items. SPC booster bundle. Let's go. $10. Come on, I can't beg you to take my, or I'm basically paying you guys to take my SPCs. Let's do it.
So I don't know. It's like part of it is them just like, it's their gamble. They made the gambling rules. They made it available. They made the wheel. They set up the wheel so that you had a chance. They want you to not have a chance to win stuff early. It was part of the Blake scams where people that worked for Blake told me that he was saving the good boxes till the end. I mean, it's the same thing with the energy stuff, with the bounties and everything else. Same thing. So this guy's just butthurt. He couldn't scam in the traditional Blake way, so he's going to cancel the order so that they don't get their SPC for $10. $10 ticket that they won.
Do it.
You got to bake all that in. This is why Joe Schmo, whatnot scammer, should not be allowed
SPC just went for $10
to run
What's
gambling
up?
games.
You could be next.
So I'm assuming the other SPC here is still in play. Therefore, he's like, you could be the next one, but now your odds are not going to be nearly as good because there aren't two on the wheel.
What's up, Daily Joe? We just had an SPC go out the door for $10.
He just keeps telling everyone. And then here we go. Here we go. Prismatic SPCs, sealed Pokemon. So that's the main feature on the wheel. Somebody wins it. And would you look at that? They got blocked. That is weird. How'd they get blocked? And how'd that order get canceled? That is disgusting shit. And to be expected on the Whatnot platform. Again, it's just scam city. No vetting process. You end up with this guy, even if he gets banned, he's just going to make another account because they don't even figure out who the fuck is making accounts on their platform. You have people that are like, oh, what the hell, Rattle? Whatnot keeps sending me DMs on Instagram telling me I should be a seller on their platform. Yeah, they just want to milk as much commission dollars as they can. Or fee dollars, free, whatever you want to call it. So they gone. 404 on the old page there. Hopefully everyone was rectified that got their order canceled. I guess this was just him nuking it. He'll probably be back on another account. If you notice him on another account, please let me know. Now we got a story from a Pokemo who says, I've spent almost $2,700 and didn't get a Goku and on the way to Diamond. So they have different tiers. Apparently you get different stuff depending on the tier. If you spend a lot of money, again, this is just rules made up by them. If you don't want to have a reward tier that people can reach after spending a certain amount of money, don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, I don't know if they're too stupid to run gambling games and or promotional programs like this. So when it's not built in, when it's not spoon-fed, baby-fed to them, not to mention the fact that it's probably all just criminals that are making accounts on there. Not all of them, 99%. We're going to say 99% is my guess. Just a guess. Sorry to the 1% of you that chose the wrong platform to build an audience on. You shouldn't have. What do you say, Diamond? They banned me from the stream. How is this legal when I have like 30 packages coming in on the last day of Goku? So right before he could cash in on it, they give him the old bannerino. They seemingly don't do anything to make it right. Apparently they unbanned him, but after the Goku was no longer available. So they basically cock-blocked him from getting his super prize Funko Pop. Again, crazy, right? Surely they got banned for doing something like that, right? No, still on there. Still on there, popping their funks. All right, next. And yes, I know it's a lot of scams, but I didn't even finish taking a look through, catching them all here. We gotta at least keep up for the most part with the whatnot scamming that's going on. We got Big Daddy Hoots with the post here says, buyers beware of scammer. We got the old swappy package. Oh, we don't have a swappy package. That looks like a fake Pokemon card. It is a fake Rayquaza. Oh my, look at the gloss on that bad boy. Fake as hell. Again, was it like one of those, oh, I'll show it in a penny sleeve. What's he doing shipping it in a sandwich box? So comparison to you do not need a comparison to a real card. If you don't know that this card on the left here is fake without the other one, if you can't tell that glossy SOB is fake, you have no business buying any Pokemon cards that you think are a lot of money. Take time. You need to do more learning than you do purchasing. I know people don't want to hear that, but you need to be careful. There is an account by the name of Poke Wilds. His legal name is Tristan Bourdage from Hammonds Plain, Nova Scotia. Oh, we got a Canadian scammer for all you people that are like, Rattle, why don't you call out the Canadian? We have scammers here too. They exist. He sold me a fake, alleged, as long as he did send this thing. Now, Tristan, if you'd like to reach out and explain to me how this guy has a fake card. Whether or not he swapped it, I have a feeling that you probably sent the fake card. And there's probably other incidents, as we'll see, because you don't just get banned from Whatnot for scamming. You gotta try pretty hard. You need to be a shitty seller that's not making them very much money, and you need to fuck up pretty bad. I messaged him and called him out on it, and he continued to play the denial card. I have reported him in multiple streams for buyers to be aware of, and many others have reported him for selling fake things as well. When I got the card, it was extremely poorly packaged in a sandwich bag in a thin bubble mailer. I mean, the bubble mailer's fine, but you got to put it in a semi-rigid or a top loader, and preferably put a little bit of the old painter's tape on the top so in case it wants to slide out. Even letter mail is fine and would be better than this. Like, the bubble mailer is kind of a bad thing in a way. Yes, if you're sending like a graded card, something in a thick case, it's going to be better for that because you're worried about the case getting damaged. But this is also going to get tossed in with all the larger packages, and it's going to get smushed and crushed and who knows, tossed around all over the place. A letter, I've sent 1 billion cards via letter mail, usually to friends and whoever, and almost always ends up being okie dokie because it gets put with the other letters. Even if it gets put through the machine or whatever, doesn't matter. It's in a semi-rigid from BCW with code RATTLE10 to save 10%. So yeah, I got banned. So man, to get banned from Whatnot by Whatnot, you had to be doing something bad. This had to be more than just the one incident, I would imagine. We've seen many others do many bad things and not get banned for... I mean, they got caught on camera scamming and they still don't get banned. Guys, please stop falling for this crap. So we have the old false advertising. That's pretty juicy. We got the lucky TCG with the PSA 10 only surprise wheel. And look at that. You can get a Moonbreon 2 PSA 10 or the old Gengar and Mimikyu. This is Japanese, all three of them. Japanese cards. We got the Charizard. Cool. And yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Surely this gambling game won't have different cards than what is advertised. We got 3 Cynthia's Garchomps, which are apparently the only ones that you can buy. I do not trust. You should not trust. They should not be selling a product that's advertising that those hits can be within it if they're not in it. Yes, they're not on the screen currently, but that does not make any difference. They advertise some banger surprise sets with these chases. Hop in and they have 3 Cynthia's Garchomps PSA 10, maybe like max 850 value. They have end of stream reveal, and the other 17 chases are not top loaded. $2 Japanese ARs. That's classic. Guys, it's an art rare. The art rares are very inexpensive in Japanese when the sets are chopped up, and you get them pretty frequently. I think 3 per box. I opened a ton of Japanese and I should know this, but you get a few of them per box, and there's not very many per set because the sets are not combined into multiple sets, so they're pretty easy to pull. They end up being very inexpensive. They originally had price at $15, but said they are giving chat a steal. Please stop feeding into this nonsense. As soon as I said one comment about it being unfair pricing, instant banned within seconds. Not a surprise there. Oh, not to mention the floors were good old Korean packs. Also not a surprise. Be careful with the packs that they're going to have as the bottom prizes too, because if it's loose packs, Korean, Japanese, whatever it might be, they can easily be searched and you're going to get a whole lot of nothing. They're going to take the big hit packs out of that. Why would they do that? Otherwise, they could have the box and pull the prize box. They could open the box. Even then, be careful. The wrap is easy to fake. Asking almost $6,000 in bids for a 0.6% chance at one of the slabs is insane. Please stop feeding into these people that yell at chat and hype up floor packs, saying the next hit is basically a guarantee when the odds are stupid bad. It's crazy. Yeah, people fall for this stuff. Not only do the Whatnot scammers not know probability, not know odds, to the point that they make their own gambling games and still get upset and cancel orders or send something different. But also the people that are buying into this, just, guys, probability is your friend. Now, yes, they use the same thumbnail for all of them, which is it's deceiving. Shouldn't do that when you're running the surprise wheel in your stream. You shouldn't have a bunch of cards posted here that you don't have. We've seen that with mystery box scammers before, where they're posting cards that they don't even own as the potential chase and stuff like that. This is just the digital equivalent, essentially. Stay away from it. Don't add more gambling to your gambling. If you already want to buy packs, do it in the Discord. Get some packs. Buy them from retail. It's still not going to be good value. The expected value of the contents of the pack are still going to be less than the value of the pack itself. And that's even if you get a good price on it, which there isn't really good prices at the moment. There's good prices for the current market conditions. Just wait. There's going to be better prices on individual packs. We saw recently Pokemon Center restocked the first partner packs that have like Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield packs in there. Like, they can print too much of something. They can. They probably will. If you're around long enough, you're going to see the whole thing swing right around. Same way it did after the pandemic. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You guys have a beautiful day. See you next time.